Transgeneral is produced, recorded, and edited on Darawal land. We acknowledge Aboriginal elders past and present. Sovereignty was never ceded. This is, was, and always will be Aboriginal land.
Wanna be on top.
You know what's inside, baby. Boys in the house. Boys in the house.
Recording this.
Yeah.
Skip up to the bow. Hey, you listen to the Scatcast.
Yeah,
Not
welcome.
that kind of scat.
No.
No, ooh.
You're listening to the one where I tell people to fix their mics at the start and then never again. I'm sorry about the last cast. Chelsea, let's go.
Is my microphone okay?
Yeah, it's not. It's angled too far up.
It's not.
I'm
Yes,
Australian, okay?
Okay, yeah, no.
Yeah, nah.
Nah, yeah?
That's perfect.
Great, thanks.
And
Yep.
Kate, yours probably needs to come down a bit too.
Down. That?
Good.
Is that okay? If my mouth is up here?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Now it's a problem.
Is it still a problem?
Is that all right?
Should be okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Good,
Cool.
good.
Cool.
Wow,
Good.
what a great start.
Whoa.
Let's just edit this out. Let's start again. Can we start again? I don't think that's what I meant to start again.
Welcome to the Transjournal Podcast. It is the 23rd of August, and I'm your host, Charlotte.
Hi, Charlotte.
Hi. I was going to do my age again.
Do it.
We do that sometimes. I'm 21, and I'm a demigirl, and I like pasta. It's really tasty.
Hi, I'm Chelsea. I'm 26 years old, and I am a trans woman. And I also like pasta, and agree that on the property that it has, which is its tastiness.
I'm Kate. I'm 22. I'm like a trans boy. I don't know. Whatever.
Well,
I don't really think pasta has a taste. I enjoy it a lot, but I wouldn't.
Do you just see it as a receptacle for the sauce?
No, I really do like pasta. It's like one of my favorite carbohydrates, but
receptacle for the sauce just makes me think of my mouth.
If you had to, I guess that's the ultimate goal, isn't it?
Yeah. Like, just plain pasta, sauce, right into my mouth. Easy.
Look. I imagine how difficult it would be to rank your carbs in order of how favorite they are.
I can totally do it.
Okay, Kate, I want. How many carbs are we going with?
All right,
here?
does potato count?
Yes.
All right, so potato, pasta, bread, rice.
Is this definitely in order? You wouldn't change them at all?
No, yeah, this is the
Okay,
order.
good.
Ultra pasta.
I think that's all I can actually think of.
What about rice pasta? What about...
Oh, rice pasta sits up there. It's pretty up there. I think it's above regular pasta.
Wow.
Kate, no toking on the podcast. Like, I've got to make that clear. So, what?
Oh, carbs. Sorry, I'm just dreaming of carbs.
Oh, good.
Rank your carbs. This is our new
Bread.
segment. It's called Carb Rank.
Bread is one. Bread is definitely number one. Number two is rice, I think. And then 3 would be pasta. And then 4 would be... What else is it? Potatoes? I like potatoes. I mean, like, if you go for gnocchi, that's like pasta and potato. That's like a win-win
Yeah,
situation.
you have to take into account potato chips, gnocchi, baked potato, roast potato,
Yeah, I do. I love them.
fried
I
potato,
do.
mashed potato.
I love like chips and stuff, but nothing's better than bread. There is nothing better than bread.
Oh.
And I'm so sorry to all you celiacs out there. Did you know, I got a fun story about bread. Did you know that the word bread, the word company, right? It comes from Latin, com meaning with, and pan meaning bread. Company and companion come from the word meaning with bread.
Oh, that's nice.
That's how important bread is in our language.
Did you know that pan means bread in Japanese as well? Just a bit of a weird thing.
Yeah. Well, is it a coincidence or was it because they had contact
Is
with
it?
the...
I don't know.
I imagine maybe like the Portuguese traders
Could
or
be.
someone would have contacted them. They wouldn't have necessarily had like Western style bread, so that would be why
Yeah, right.
it
That's
comes from it.
that's yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Could be. I like to think it's just a cosmic coincidence. I like
Do you know
those.
what? There are no coincidences.
Oh.
Just like
No,
aliens
Chelsea,
invented
there's
bread.
tons of coincidences.
Oh, okay, yeah. You're right. I said, yeah.
What?
Whenever there's a correlation, it's not a coincidence. They have to be dependent on each other.
A and B, therefore A and also B. What?
Oh, what a night. Okay.
What a time. Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome
wow.
to the podcast. Look, I'll just quickly say before we move on, I think we'll address something that happened last week. We're speaking about religion and atheism and stuff like that. We said some things that did upset some people. We are working on more of an apology. Probably will be on our next podcast when we have the same cast that were in that episode, just so we can address it a little bit better. I think it's probably the best option. So we apologize if any offense was caused. Yeah. Our politics aren't going to ever be completely perfect. And when we're talking from personal experience, sometimes we're not all going to agree. Like, trans people are not like a big monoculture. Everyone's got different backgrounds and things like that. So it's something we have to keep in mind. And there's different cultures in different countries and things can have different meanings. So something that we'll keep in mind going forward. Hey,
Hey.
have we got emails?
Oh, that's a good question.
I haven't checked them.
I don't know.
This is a mystery to us.
Super cool.
Kate,
It
do you have any
is
emails?
a mystery.
Do I have any emails?
Yeah. Like, not to do with the show, just have you received any emails recently?
Yeah, I have thousands.
Yeah?
I don't clear them.
Are any of them interesting?
No.
No?
We've got one email.
Okay.
Name, your local genderqueer. Subject, trash discourse. Message, thoughts?
What?
Is this discourse about trash or
Yeah,
the
trash
fact that
discourse. Or
that discourse is trash.
Who knows?
Disco before discourse, I say.
I want to talk about how Domino's wouldn't give me an entire cup of marinara sauce for me to scull at the front counter, and I'm really upset about
Wait,
it.
did you ask for that?
Yes, absolutely.
But is it kind of like one of those things where they're like, we don't know what to serve this in. We don't have...
I handed them a 5-ounce gulp
Okay,
cup.
so maybe they can't, for food safety reasons, take the cup and fill it with marinara sauce.
This is a silly bit. This didn't actually happen.
No, I don't care. We're going to take this to its logical conclusion. And maybe what if it's one of those things, right, where they don't have the food, like nutrition information for just a cup of marinara sauce, so they can't sell it. Because when I was working at KFC, we had to stop like giving out little tubs of mayonnaise because we didn't have a nutritional information and ingredients list for just a cup of mayonnaise. So you couldn't sell it.
That's weird.
Yeah.
But
Sorry, this
also
whole conversation's
sometimes,
been pretty
no,
weird.
sometimes I go to the movies and I'm like, can I just have some popcorn but in like a Coke container? Because I don't want that much popcorn. And they're like, no, we absolutely cannot do that.
It's like,
for
I
you."
will
That's
pay the same
fucking
amount for
bullshit.
less popcorn, and they will still say no.
Yeah, right? Yeah. But
It's
yeah,
rude.
no.
Yeah.
But look, I actually have some trash discourse.
Yo, go.
I keep seeing signs all around Sydney that be all like, oh, pizza boxes are recyclable now. And I'm like,
They weren't
That's some
before.
good
Shit.
What is
pizza
the
trash
truth?
discourse. Everything's
because-
tying together.
they weren't because it was always like, nah, they have cheese on them and crap.
Yeah,
and you
and
can't
oil.
recycle them. Yeah, because they have food that we can't separate from the cardboard.
When you just hose it down and then like let the seagulls at it. Wouldn't that kind of just get the job done?
Get some of them seagulls.
Clearly,
in
I
there.
don't know anything about how recycling works.
Premium imported seagulls. Let them loose. Or oh, jeez. I had a thing, but I forgot it.
Was it trash discourse?
Probably.
Or trash discourse?
Oh,
Let's trash
ooh.
discourse.
Discourse sucks.
I hate discourse.
Do you know what the best thing about
worst.
discourse is?
What?
I dropped out of uni and I don't have to deal with it anymore.
Good. Great.
Until I get involved in conversations about transness.
Yeah.
Until anybody talks to me ever, but
I
like
can't
whatever.
escape the discourse. Help.
Oh, no. I keep thinking about... there's so many... Just anytime I go into an online space, there's just so many trans people always being ableist. And, like, there's a very small subset that's always, like, talking to the admins and being like, this sucks. And the admins are like, yeah, we agree with you. and then no one really does anything.
Is it kind of like one of those things? But they need their safe space.
No, not
then-
even. The admins are like, yeah, we agree with you and we'll call it out where we see it. But like, it's so many people who don't care.
Is
and
that
so
happening in
few
the one
people
that we like? Because I don't read
No,
all of them
no,
in there.
no.
That, there's
maybe,
a really
probably,
good one.
but I don't know.
Yeah, it happens everywhere. But the discourse in there, it's good posy discourse.
Tends
If-
to be.
if you
Sometimes
fi-
it gets bad.
Yeah, and I think it's because you're always going to have people who are kind of like new to the
Or old
the
to it.
environment. Yeah, well,
As in older people.
As in
maybe they're
people
new to
who
the
ca-
concepts, perhaps.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. They're still like new to the
Conceptually. To the
ideas.
discourse.
I'm new here. Be kind to me.
No, but the problem would be that like they came in, learnt everything when it was relevant, like when the narrative was way different,
Yeah.
and then they know everything, quote unquote. So they argue their point to the bitter end.
yeah.
Yeah.
We got to find a way to work together, not fight against each other.
Wish we could
Sick
just
of
pause
these
the
gender
discourse.
fluids. Ah, that was a bad one.
Gender
that was
fluids.
a bad. There was
It sounds like we're talking about like bodily fluids.
yeah, it's cool. It's
doesn't it?
cool. You can just say come. You can just say
If that's
come.
what you mean. If that's what you mean. Hey, what was your joke from earlier today?
What was my? Oh yeah. I think we should start shortening cis men to C men.
Get it?
Get it?
I'm so...
How's Genital Watch?
Jordan Watch.
Bob, 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 bob.
It's got a dubstep intro now.
Genital Watch. What's that thing from fucking America's Next Top Model? Boys in the House.
I don't know what that is, but I kind of want to now.
Really?
Yes.
What
during
is it?
During the opening for America's Next Top Model, which may be cancelled. I don't know. There's
Is it the boys in the house? Is it Corey in the
That's it.
house?
No, that's it. That's it. Like
Are you confusing Corey in the House and America's Next Top Model?
I
Like,
mean, easy done.
like 4 seasons ago or something, they mixed it up by having boys in the house, and they put that in the thing, and it hasn't gone away. It's not surprising anymore that there's boys in the house, but they still want to keep reminding people there's boys in the
are
house.
the boys models or are they just there?
I think they're models.
Live there.
Here are some boys in the house. They'll make a mess.
No,
Boys in
here
the
are
house.
some boys in the house that'll make a mess.
Sounds like some kind of 90s white boy band song.
It's so good.
It's something like Backstreet Boys or like Five or something.
I'll cut the actual soundbite right here.
Boys in the house.
Cool.
Just instead of, can you make sure that you don't accidentally put in the entirety of the BoJack Horseman
Okay,
theme?
I did that on
Because
purpose.
that was, I know, but that was like, I was listening like, oh, I get it. It's the BoJack Horseman theme. Oh, okay, it's still going.
What did you get? It was just really good.
Okay, but the thing is, right, like, it went longer than it took for me to set my microphone back up. So it,
Oh yeah, no, I just
went
cut
much longer.
I just cut that,
I know,
and then I
it's
put
like-
music
I know
in.
what you did. I'm just saying that it kind of made it less, instead of covering up my...
Oh, you just wanted
I just wanted like the
10
period-
seconds
just
of
10
the girl from
seconds of
Ipanema.
Exactly what I wanted. I wanted 10 seconds of the Muzak version that you hear in an elevator of the girl from Ipanema.
The one from the Blues Brothers.
Yes.
Yep.
Or and lots of other comedies and stuff like
Yep,
that.
yep. Dun, 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 dun.
I wish I knew the words. Are there even words, or do they put
girl
words? But
from-
later?
The girl from Ipanema definitely has words.
Okay.
Yeah, the girl from Ipanema goes walking. Something, talking.
Okay.
Thank you, Kate.
Thank you. You've been listening to Ipanema Cast. So don't know what Ipanema is because I know.
It's a place.
In Brazil.
Well, oh, okay.
There we go.
Done.
go.
That's
Sorted.
where the girl's from.
Okay. Cool. All right. Song makes a lot more sense to me now. I thought it was just
wow.
a bunch of syllables mashed together. You know?
Genital Watch.
You've been listening to Genital Watch.
We didn't actually do the Genital Watch
No, it's
because
over.
oh no.
So you missed it. You missed the chance to
I've
talk about your
actually got
genitals.
genital stuff to talk about though.
I guess we go back to Genital Watch.
Chelsea.
We're back to Genital Watch. Come on. Start it up again.
I'm
Start her up.
beep, 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 beep. I'm just really
Genital Watch.
annoyed in this Genital Watch. Let me tell you.
Okay.
Why is it so easy to get yeast infections now? Why?
Oh.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
really pissing me off. It's the 3rd time it's happened since I started estrogen. Never happened before then.
Yeah. I've not. No.
You've not?
No.
Ah,
No.
Huh?
What did you just
What
like?
are you shaking your head at me?
Yeast infections.
You've been making some bread or
Yeast
something.
infection.
They've been such a staple of my genital life, and I'm just like a part of me is just like glad that like it's happening to someone else that I can be like, yeah.
Yeah. Shouldn't we have like solidarity on this and be like, oh, friend? But you're like, yeah, take that, Charlotte.
suck
Boys
shit.
in the house.
Poison yeast in the house.
Oh wow.
No,
How's
but
your
yeah, they
genitals?
suck.
How's either of your genitals? I looked at you and I pointed at you. It was weird.
You can't tell in audio though what happened.
No.
It's good because you described it. That was
Yeah,
good.
I did.
That was nice.
Thank you. I did try.
Fine. They're
Good.
Good.
Great.
Going
Fantastic.
Strong junk.
Hot.
Okay, all right. Thank you. I think
No,
it's very flattering.
it was one of my go-to buzzwords. I'm sorry.
No, it's good. I mean, thank you. Like, I guess so. You
Chelsea, I
know?
don't know a thing about your junk. What are you?
I tell you it's fine every week.
Okay, that's true.
So
all right, that
maybe
that in itself
it's
is hot.
Fine.
Fine.
My dick is Fran fine.
Oh God.
Mr. Sheffield. Oh my god.
Today's topic is employment.
Yeah, let's start talking about something that's not this ridiculous. 'Cause we just, I don't know what's happening this week. No, we got to close genital watch again.
Okay. Do.
Genital watch. Genital watch is over.
Boys out of the house.
Boys out of the house. Okay, yeah. So our topic for this week is employment. We're going to talk about just again personal experiences, as it tends to be the best thing for us to do because we're experts on that and literally nothing else.
We are
and I'm not even
armchair
sure.
experts.
I'm not even sure I'm an expert in my own personal life experience.
I'm an armchair expert on my
have
own
a
personal life.
Yeah, I have a feeling someone else knows more about my life than I do.
No,
Someone's
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm constantly ratifying with my friends. I'm like, is this wrong? Do you remember it too? Did this happen? This happened, right?
I want
Yeah,
my own
yeah.
biographer. Like, I want someone to follow me around and just write a biography because that's what biographers do. Anyway,
Oh yeah, right.
yeah,
Biographers.
employment. Who wants to start?
You do.
Okay.
No. I wouldn't put that on you.
I don't.
I can
not
start.
want to.
What's the questions?
I didn't prepare any.
Oh.
So it's a free-form discussion on
Oh,
employment
employment, huh?
and being
well,
trans. Have you got any stories that come to mind?
every time I go into the bathroom at work, I like round the corner and like jump a bit if a person's walking out.
Oh yeah.
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 That's a common experience.
Yeah.
That's not even a work experience though.
Oh no, that's just something that happens at work a lot.
Okay. Maybe we'll start like the question is like did you transition at work?
Oh.
What was that like?
Cool. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Fine, I guess. People rarely messed up my pronouns or name. A lot of people stopped saying my name altogether. I'd like never heard my name said again once I said, "Call me Charlotte." Those people can go fuck themselves. And the business itself was really shitty about changing my honorifics. They were like, "Oh, says male on your birth certificate. Sorry, Mr. Charlotte."
Wait, did they actually say that?
No, not literally those words.
It's like that's an awful joke. If that's what they were trying to do.
Is that meant to be a Matrix joke?
It can be.
I guess. There you go.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, you ended up in a different workplace not
Yep,
that long
yep.
ago, right? So, like, what's that been like?
Better. It's still that sort of weird thing where people come up and like I'm always expecting to be misgendered, I guess. And like anytime I'm not, I'm just kind of like, huh, cool.
It's a mild delight.
It's like, yeah, it is like
Which
a
it
mild.
shouldn't be. It should be standard.
Yeah,
but-
it's like a mild surprise. It's. I'm definitely still being like embraced by the general male crowd.
Yeah.
Haven't really talked to any of the women's in the place that I work. They don't really flock near me. Which
you gotta flock
know,
near them. You gotta.
I don't want to do that.
Okay. All right. You flock where you feel comfortable.
I just sort of stand still and be like, I'm not here to make friends. And then if people come near me, I'm like, okay, I can make some friends.
Are you on a? It sounds like you're on a reality show.
Yeah.
You're not here to make
You're on The
friends.
Bachelor.
Look, I am the Bachelorette, and
That's why the boys are flocking around you. Wait,
that's why there are boys in the house.
boys in the house.
We found the episode name.
Yeah, I think we have. We should probably mention employment if that's what the
Employment 101. Boys in the house.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Like my story is when I wanted to transition, I didn't think I could work full-time retail anymore, so I dropped out from working full-time down to casual, eased myself back into it. Company was exceptional. So I worked for a video games retailer, and they were really good in that regard. I had a lot of friends in the company, and the higher up staff have been nothing but good. What else? Yeah, I went back to uni, which was an excellent decision, which I mentioned earlier. I also have dropped out now, but like the people that I've met and the connections I made, I would never have done. Like I wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here together if it wasn't for me doing that. So like I don't regret it at all. And then I was working casual for the last 18 months or something like that. And just, every now and then. And it wasn't as scary as I thought it would be. It was very nerve-wracking to begin with. The co-workers and stuff were excellent at that job. But it's always been the customers that are the problem. You can't control the customers.
Yeah.
Like HR can say things like don't be shit, right? Like they can say these are the company's guidelines on how you're supposed to treat someone who's transitioning, but you can't, if you're in retail or something, you cannot, or in customer service of any type, you can't control the customers. Like you can't force them to say or do anything, right? Like
Yeah.
there's always that thing where they kind of have a power over you. So like I have to let a lot of things slide. And I've got another job that I got just a few months ago, which is going really great. The staff are excellent, but I get misgendered more there just because I think it's like something of like a generation gap thing.
Right, you get more older people coming in there because they need their computers fixed more. They can't really do it themselves.
Yeah. I work at like an Apple reseller, and I mean it's a really good job again. Staff excellent, love the place, I'm really fitting in. But customers can just make life really hard. And like, even sometimes when I like try to correct them, like the response just becomes real weird that it almost gets to the point it's like, it's not bother, which is disgusting really. Like the things you do for capitalism.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's, I think in a nutshell, it's like trying to figure out that like it has its cost. Like both things have its cost. Having the conversation with the customer to try and get them to use the right pronouns or whatever, as opposed to like sometimes that can lead to them being aggressive or like awkward or whatever, and then not doing it makes me feel bad. So it's there's always something to be lost in that transaction. But on the whole, I'm working a lot more now, and it gives me purpose. I like it. And like I never thought I'd be able to work like 5-6 days a week in customer service. I never thought I'd ever be confident enough to do it, and that the world wouldn't accept me. But I feel safe and comfortable most of the time, except for every now and then shitty customers. Yeah.
I have never been out in any sort of paid situation.
Yeah.
I've had like a couple rando jobs, just like doing like data entry and selling shit. And I wasn't out in any of those. I also tutor. I tutor high school students. And that's a situation in which I'm always really afraid of coming out in, because it involves parents and kids and education, and whilst there's just always that fear of like, yeah, I'm qualified and I do know how to teach your kid about how to analyze texts and shit. I'm not, but also like, please don't be afraid that I'm gonna turn them trans.
Yeah, they're gonna catch the genders from you.
Yeah, like it's too much. Because also it's a personal type of job, because you go into people's homes and you like
steal things as the transgeneral motif.
I go into dead people's houses and touch their stuff and teach their grandchildren about the HSC. No. Yeah. So yeah, in any sort of paid, because like it's just also like I don't have a lot of money, and anything that's going to jeopardize me receiving money, it's just not worth it, because I need to eat. I do like a lot of unpaid work. Like I MC at like poetry events, and I do a lot of like unpaid or profit share acting. And I think it's totally different in that kind of sphere because there is no way I just don't think I would personally be able to exist in those kind of spaces because they're obviously more open and honest and personal. I don't think I could exist in those spaces and not be out.
Yeah.
And also there is this thing of just like we're all here just trying to make a piece of art, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, like you're going to corrupt my child or you're going to bring a bad name upon my business, so I'll fire you.
You're going to put a hex on my family.
Yeah.
The dealing with families thing is a hard thing in retail too. Like parents are a huge part of kids' understanding of gender. So if the parent says go and see the man, it's like, well, you're really messing that kid up in some fashion. You know what I mean? Like, if this is how you're always gendering people to them, they're gonna do it. And yeah, and also like I this one time really stuck with me because like I figure I'm good with kids. I like kids. I like to talk to kids of a certain age. Especially when you're selling video games and stuff, it's fun and they get excited when like an adult knows what they're talking about because the parents are like Skylanders, what's that? Like I don't know Pokemon. It's like I know the Pokemon you're talking about, that sort of stuff. And
Yeah, Jimmy, I bought your Pocket Man.
yeah. Pocket Man does sound really cute.
I like a pocket man. I would like one.
There's
Is that a twink? Is that just another word for a twink?
There's an Australian
That's how I'm going to identify us from now on. I'm a pocket man.
wink wink. There was an Australian kids TV show called Grandpa in My Pocket.
Yeah.
That was the thing.
There's
Anyway,
also
so
George Shrinks.
that
I
was
love
the
George
thing.
Shrinks.
George Shrinks is so
Anyway,
good.
All right,
story.
back to the story. Anyway, there's one time, like a parent pulled the kid away from me as I was like approaching and out of the shop. I'm like, that's
Really
like,
gross.
come on,
Yeah.
yeah,
Watch out, it's a trans.
yeah, exactly.
Evasive
I
maneuvers,
was like,
just
well,
like in the
that
video
hurt.
games.
That hurt a lot, you know. Yeah, dealing with kids shouldn't be a problem, but you're kind of society. We have like people think we're something that we're not. You know, like people are wary, and that's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does
it's
really suck.
Yeah, it's an awful thought to think that if I was to out myself to this person, they wouldn't allow me to be alone with their child. Yeah.
There's always a big uproar whenever there's a teacher that comes out as trans as well.
What are they teaching my children?
Probably I don't know,
Math.
Probably
history or
good
something.
shit. Probably
Yeah,
some
I don't
good
know,
shit.
whatever they're there to learn.
Ah,
Maybe a good lesson in respecting people's gender.
yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. Yeah, whenever I go into a bathroom, I'm always like worried that someone's going to like flip out because I'm trans and then like make it about like sexual fetishism or something. That's a big worry for me that people are going
yeah.
to be like, you're just dressing like that because it sexually excites you. And I'm like, I'm wearing my comfy sports bra. I am not excited at all right now.
I'm so casual. I can I.
Yeah,
jump?
go. Yeah.
You probably remember the story where I had a customer come in and say
Oh,
some really
fuck.
like sexually suggestive stuff, and I'm like, it was not like this is not a sex thing. They were like telling me that they'd bought their boyfriend
yeah, I do remember
sexy
the story.
underwear and like gesturing to me saying something like they know, and I'm like, holy crap, and their kid was there, and I'm like, what?
The kid's like, Mom.
Yeah, exactly. The kid was like, no, you don't talk about this stuff, and I'm like, oh, such a sweet kid. Anyway,
You should have just been like, that's it,
well, I was
slugger.
talking to the kid before because he was like pre-ordering something cool. I can't remember, something that I liked, and we were talking about the game. I can't remember which one it was, and then yeah, that happened. It was so weird. It's like, come on, like. It's like that weird, like backhanded. I'm trying to be progressive, but it was kind of like so far from that.
I'm trying to be a progressive chaser.
Maybe, and it's like
Yeah.
I don't want to know what you get up to in like
Yeah.
bedroom, like
All
really
right.
not that interested. Can I talk to the kid about video games
Exactly.
instead?
No, but like life hack for next time that a kid's in a shitty situation like that.
Yeah.
If you make that kid upset and then buy them a video game, you become their stepdad.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah, they
that's
just
the
immediately
Yeah,
transfer
alright.
like all the paper is immediately done
Yeah.
magically.
Okay. Cool. Let's go take him to like a cricket match or something.
Exactly. Perfect.
Yeah. No. All right. Jeez, there's been some strange times. I don't think I can go through all of them here. I think customer service is like the frontier when you're trans.
Yeah.
Because this is the vast amount of people you see every day, and you see like so many different reactions. But it's mostly like, I assume cis guys just like straight cis guys like asserting their masculinity, and they seem really uncomfortable and always call me mate and stuff like that. It's like, dude, relax, I'm not into you.
like, dude, relax, I'm not into you, I say as I stroke their biceps. And they try to
so
pull away.
inappropriate.
They
That'd be
try
so-
to pull away, but I'm one of the sticky finger bandits.
It's unprofessional. I don't know what a sticky finger bandit is. Can you fill it in?
It's from Home Alone 2.
Oh, right, of course.
What a fucking mixed bag that sentence was.
Yeah, that was really all over the place. That was a wild ride of very confusing emotions. I want to get off this wild ride.
No, there is no.
There is no escape. So, is anyone looking for work being out and trans?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and you. All of
We've all
us.
done it. Mine was not bad. Actually, it was pretty good. I didn't get misgendered by anyone at any other places, and I went to some like traditionally femme type places, and they were super lovely. Like I think a lot of them, like before I got this other job, some of them actually talked to me more, like another time if I went in or whatever and talked about my resume and things. So like, I guess there was potential to be hired even.
Yeah.
So that was something I was worried about, that people would get weirded out, but maybe it looks good. Maybe it makes the shop look progressive. I don't know. I really don't.
When my contract's up, I should see if I can work at Platypus, and then I'll be working at a store that sells Doc Martens.
you would have even more, like you'd
And
have a
then
whole room filled.
Liv and I will like have fist fights out in the mall.
Yeah. Wouldn't you kick each other? Fight of
Oh yeah, we'd have
shoe
to.
shops?
Oh yeah, I'd put on my. Actually, you know what? These are pretty good ones for kicking. These are some good kickers.
Don't
Don't
Still-
fight your friends.
Just don't fight anyone.
So, yeah, looking for a job while out. That was interesting. Most places didn't misgender me at all, except for this one place where literally everyone was like, "Hey man, what's up, man? Man." I just call everyone man.
I just keep saying it. It's like, are you alright?
And I was like, I'm like, the first time I just went, "Don't call me man." They're like, oh, I'm sorry. I call everyone man. And I was like, And then the second time someone called me man, I was like, "I'm a trans woman." And then like everyone at the table got really silent and they're like, "That's cool."
Nice.
It is,
That's
isn't
good.
it?
Right.
It is cool, isn't it? Fuck you. And then I punched everyone in their faces simultaneously.
I don't know. It's one of those things where people are just like, "Oh, but I call everyone that." It's like, I doubt it. Pretty sure there's a lot of people you don't.
Yeah.
I could, But how do? You can't do a blind test. You can't prove them wrong.
It's true.
I'd love to be able to do that.
If you poke everyone's eyes out, could you do a blind test?
I don't want to do that.
Oh, okay. I see.
You're very violent today.
I was gonna say you're on such a violent like joke track.
What's the other
tonight.
one?
wanna
What are
just
the other ones
breathe?
I did?
Just got a couple of breaths.
Well, you gotta fight Liv,
Oh,
and
yeah.
kicking each other,
there was like a
punching people
vague,
in the face.
workplace harassment joke about sticky fingers as well.
Yeah, you're very hands on, and I'm not sure how I feel about the new Charlotte.
I'm sorry.
The new Charlotte. As
is
of now,
this is who you've
you're
become now?
a Nino.
I've just made several jokes today. This is not cemented as me.
It's just a frustrating
It's
time.
who
I
you are
understand.
now.
No.
Look, we've decided. Don't worry.
Is it
Help
the yeast
me.
infection?
What?
Is it the yeast infection that's
It's
doing
probably
this
the
to
yeast
you?
infection.
These infections make people inherently violent.
My Charlotte would never do this. Oh no. My
When did
Charlotte's
I
a good
become
girl.
your Charlotte?
I don't know.
She bought you a video game.
Damn it.
What video game would you want me to buy you? Not Dark Souls. You're too young for Dark Souls.
Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Ooh. Yeah?
Cool.
Do you have something to play that on?
It's PS1, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, so you do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. That can be our next Let's Play.
Yeah. All right. I don't think I'll be playing Castlevania anytime soon.
That can be our next Let's Play, Slugger.
Champ.
Champ. Buddy.
Okay. Anyone got anything else to add on this topic?
Yes.
No, I have some thoughts about like looking for work.
Okay.
Okay. I've got something quick and then
Okay, you go.
just one shit person while I was at my the old job. He like when people told him that my name and pronouns had changed, he was like, "Oh, did you lose a bet?" And I was like, "Fuck off."
But what the hell does that even mean?
I don't know.
Who bets their gender identity? Like, literally.
You know,
But you know, I mean, you understand what the assumption is, right? And this has happened to a lot of trans women I know, that it is somehow embarrassing to be a woman,
yeah,
and that the only reason you would do it
it's because you're forced into it.
because you're forced into it, and that's an underlying assumption in so many places in the wider community of trans femininity. Have you seen that new movie that's coming out, Michelle Rodriguez one?
Reassignment.
So, no, it's called something else, isn't it?
No, it's
It's
Reassignment.
reassignment?
Yeah.
What that's even worse.
It's-
Okay.
I think they changed it from something that wasn't as bad
To something worse.
to reassignment.
So it's basically someone is like forced to have gender reassignment surgery.
It's sissy boy porn. Let's be real here.
But why would they
'Cause
think
they're
that
a
right
hit
now in
man
history is a
and
good
then
time
they-
to start fucking around with that narrative?
I don't know. Like,
Ask Michelle Rodriguez.
how do they get
On a
money for
cinematic
it?
level. Like,
How do they get money for it?
How
You know
not?
what I mean?
Like,
No one wants to see that. Who wants to see that?
no.
dude bros are gonna want to see that.
But I feel like it's also a thing that people are talking about a lot, that like people are being pushed through the like trans-industrial medical complex super quickly so that the medical like companies can make money and shit.
They make like $20 off of me per month.
No, but like
Shouldn't they just give me high-level depression? Oh shit, actually.
people do say those things, that like people being like not forced but like rapidly pushed through medical transition.
I mean,
And I think it's something that would appeal to a lot of people who think like that.
but it's like so not true, right? Like we
Yeah.
know how the gatekeeping goes. It's extremely hard to get anything.
It's literally the
and
opposite.
like it's so expensive to get. It's like cost prohibitive, right? For the medical
yeah, to get through the
intervention for a lot
gatekeeping
of it.
part, yeah. Oh,
So-
and for surgeries.
For surgeries and things. And I think the surgery is what, like, especially this film seems to be focusing on.
Yeah.
It's like, do you realize how long it would take to actually
Yeah, like to recover from the surgery and facial
to start-
feminization
to start
surgery.
HRT
Yeah.
and
Like to go to looking like Michelle Rodriguez, it would take a while.
no, but they start off just looking like Michelle Rodriguez in a beard, right?
Yeah.
Like, so I mean, really,
Beard and ponytail.
They probably looked fine.
You know, maybe they have some insensitivity to testosterone. Everything's solved. Everything's all
but-
good.
yeah, okay. They had a pretty sick beard, but anyway, sorry, Kate. Kate, where are we going with this?
No, yeah. Just like transitioning. No, like trying to find work as someone who isn't clearly read as a specific gender, I feel is hard. Cause like, I don't know, I would pitch it at around a year ago. I was really, really scared about trying to find work because I was like desperate to pass and I knew that I wasn't passing. And I mean, like, so that was literally stopping me from trying to find work. But then post-op, I was like, okay, well, look, I'm more comfortable. And so everybody can just kind of,
Chill out.
Deal with it.
yeah.
I kind of feel the same where I am. Like, yeah.
But, and then I was talking to a cis friend about like all the jobs I'd applied for. And they, cause like I don't have a lot of technical workplace experience. Like I have a fairly useless degree. So like I was just going for like bar work and retail stuff, and people were like, how the fuck are you going to do that? How are you going to do that? You won't
Bar
be able
work?
to take that. And I'm like, yes, I will. Like it'll just happen.
No, like, but like, what are they saying you can't do? I don't understand.
Just like, because it's just that thing of when you're in that kind of environment where people see you for 7 seconds and don't really have a lot of time to acclimatize to you as a gendered person or being. They just take you on face value and are like, I think the person was saying that I wouldn't be able to cope with the amount of misgendering that would incur, like that I would incur.
I don't think you get that much. The people would just be like, "Hi, can I have a drink?" What was that?
You'd be surprised. You'd be
Okay.
surprised how much in a day in customer service jobs you get gendered.
Or,
You'd be surprised. Some people just gender their whole lives. Just refer to everyone by genders. They
Like,
just,
"Hi, what can I get you?" He.
you know what? You joke, but like I'm
No,
seriously.
I've encountered it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like my grandmother. It's essentially just like people who are just like constantly any kind of thing that they refer to you with is a gendered word somehow.
Yeah.
It's like a skill. It's like a honed craft.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Gendercraft.
Like,
yeah.
you figured out my honed craft, you good boy. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's one. That's a common one.
That's a very common one.
Good gender.
Let's just rechannel it. Like, Kate, you are the good boy. How do you feel?
I feel good. It's nice.
Good. You are good. Yeah. Unpaid work. Do a fair bit of that. You know, community work and all that sort of stuff. You do it. We do it. The podcast is basically. I mean, we do it for funsies, but like at the same time, it's we want to put content out there for people. Like, there's a reason.
Yeah. I guess I did unpaid work to get my first like programming job. It was like a week of unpaid work. Like, I wasn't making anything actually substantial. It's like a week of me just proving that I could make something, which sucks. It's actually illegal. Like, unless it's like specifically an unpaid internship and they can prove that
Yeah, it's like
that you're actually learning things and not doing work that they would otherwise pay people to do.
yeah, just get you to run coffees all day.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
You know, but like, I don't want to say that like theatre is in some way, I don't know, more accepting, because I think that's it's not a negative stereotype, but it's definitely one that's useless.
It's much more gay.
Well, yeah, it is, but like it is inclusive, but it's not as inclusive as it thinks it is.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's for me, like, the difference is marked in terms of those environments and the rest of my life often.
Yeah, it's
But
true.
It's still something that I have to keep reminding people about and keep working on.
Yeah, and
Keep being the trans presence in the room often.
like I do like amateur theatre stuff, like crew things, lighting, crewing, props. And it's a good environment, but still some people haven't encountered someone trans before, or not that many people who are trans.
Or they just
There are some
didn't
people in our
know.
community, which is really awesome. And like there's a lot of other like LGB people around. Like that's everywhere. That's accepted now. You know what I mean? But like it's still another step. Although I was never misgendered or anything like that, which is good. But I think people were a little bit wary till they got to know me.
Yeah, I saw something because one of the plays I'm working on right now it's called Transients, and it's like a gender dystopia kind of situation.
I was so waiting for you to
So,
say Bender.
Like our world.
Kind
Sorry,
of.
go on.
But I looked over at the notes on one of my cast members' script, and they'd misgendered my character, and I was like, how does that even happen? The whole point of this character is that he's a trans guy.
And you are a trans guy.
Obviously,
Where did
that's not the whole
misgendering
point of him.
fucking-
He does other shit as well, but it was just like Xander, and then it was her, and I'm like, how could you possibly think that's the truth? Like, I don't understand that at all. But also, I couldn't bring it up because you just can't be like, so I was looking over your shoulder onto
Yeah.
the notes that you have written privately onto your script, and I noticed.
And I noticed
Yeah,
that fuck you.
yeah.
I noticed that. Just shake your head. Tut,
No,
tut,
but like
tut.
next time you see them looking at their script, just come over, just like frantically run from across the room and point at the page and be like, "What's this?"
I saw this from over there. Just jumped
I
up,
was just using my binoculars and I happened to see.
Oh my god.
just scanning the room casually, as you do.
No, that'd be great though. Just like standing on the other side of the room, whistling, moving your head around at amazing angles, and then running over to them.
I'm clearly doing serious acting work. Can't you see? I'm standing in a corner whistling.
I am an actor.
Calculon.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have much to add on theatre.
One more thing I guess I want to talk about. Stuff keeps coming up that I've thought about from time to time. One of them is that like cis people in particular feel like, oh no, you'll get used to it or whatever, toughen up. And like I guess to an extent, yeah.
I get
like,
less
I'm more
used to
confident in myself, but like I also get more tired of it, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, I've been in HRT for like 18 months. I think I look, you know, like you shouldn't read anyone, like you shouldn't gender strangers, but like if you're going to pick up on the cues, I would imagine that the cues you're going to pick up on so I'm more, you know, feminine mask, like more likely to be woman than a man. But I guess it's like people will go, oh, heard your voice, you're tall. I'm going to go on those
Hey,
ones.
you're tall, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like so many people, so many women at my work are really short, and I'm like a head above. So like that's another thing I head back going into the bathroom like head above everyone.
You're not even that tall.
I know they're really short. Why is everyone so? Oh no,
They're really short.
No, there is this one manager, and she's really tall, and
Good.
it's distracting sometimes. Tall women are great.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
I'm umming a lot. Arm.
Okay, Chelsea.
'Cause I felt like there's one more thing at least I wanted to say.
Can you pass me the cup full of marinara sauce so I can just slurp it?
Yeah,
randomly?
sure. There, I just
Thanks.
pass it to you.
That's a spice. I would like to remind everyone that I'm half Italian.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but like
That's why your accent's half baked.
You don't know about the what?
the noise and concept of somebody literally drinking sauce was like viscerally disgusting to me. I was like, oh my god.
I mean, marinara is great.
Yeah, like on its own,
Perfect.
but like to be drank.
Does it mean like the source of the sea?
Does it?
I don't know because it's like
Sounds
marine
right. Yeah, it
marinara.
does sound right.
Call in if you know the answer to that.
All right. Well, Kate, can you pass me the cup full of KFC gravy?
Fuck yes, I can.
Has it got potato in it? Because I want that viscosity. Like I just want to hear that
Oh
gulping.
yeah, it'd be like,
Struggling to breathe between each gulp.
no, but it would make the sound that a straw makes when it like gets a piece of like really hard Slurpee. It'd be like,
Well, all right. So I've got a Yahoo answer here.
Okay.
And it's the title is "Why do I get extremely aroused when I think about the sound of someone drinking mixed potato and gravy?"
Really?
Yes.
Is this real?
This is real.
What did you bring? I want proof.
Uh,
You pulled my leg
can't-
once already
no,
today.
It's real. Chelsea.
I'm coming around there. Don't make me come.
No. The curtain pulled back. The kimono parted.
I can't believe you lied to me about potato and gravy.
lied
Like
to me.
actually,
No, but like the body of the question is, okay, so I was at dinner with my parents the other night and we were having KFC and and when they were scooping potato and gravy out onto my plate, I started to feel a bit tingly down there. And then I went to check in the bathroom and I was completely drenched. So is this normal? What can I do about this?
That's not what's on your screen. And that doesn't say that. That's just podcast recording software.
but that was such a good fake reading.
Yeah, you're good
that
at
was really
that.
good.
Thank you. I'll do fake Yahoo answers every time now.
Yeah. That's a new segment.
Oh my god.
We should check in on Trans Dave.
Yeah, you can
How
do
is
that.
Trans
How
Dave?
easy.
He's been camping.
Okay, where to go?
Like
He's very outdoorsy, hey.
Siberia.
I think he's the most outdoorsy of our friends.
Yeah.
yeah, he went to the Blue Mountains, and I was like, Trans Dave, that's gonna be really fucking cold. And he was like, no, I have thermals from Kathmandu.
So
Sponsored by Kathmandu.
that's good.
Yeah, he went camping on his own. It was kind of like a retreat.
Oh, okay, cool. Like one with nature sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't seen him since.
No, he's not dead.
No,
Shut
he's
up.
not dead. He's invisible.
Wait, is
found in a
is Trans
piece.
Dave canonically invisible?
And omnipresent.
No, he's not omnipresent because otherwise he'd be here to tell us about his camping experience.
is.
He's not here. That's
Hi,
why I'm
I'm
telling
Trans
you. No,
Dave.
you're not Trans
I'm
Dave.
Trans Dave and I'm
What?
omnipresent. And now I sound like John Howard for some reason. Maybe that's
Is
what he
Trans
looks like.
Dave from
too.
like Orange or something?
Yeah,
Is Trans
yeah.
Dave from like way out there?
Mudgee
Yeah.
Parks.
Parks?
Parks.
Oh, hi.
Oh.
Hey, I'm
Trans
Trans
Dave.
Dave. I'm from out west near Condoblin.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Trans Dave's a
do you know
country
Shannon
boy.
Knoll?
Condo? What?
I said country boy.
Oh, I thought you said condo, and I'm like,
No.
please don't tell me you're familiar with the shortening of the town Condoblin.
No, I'm from here.
I could believe that your mum's from out there.
No, she's from Bathurst.
Close enough,
Close.
hey?
That's closer. So,
Wow, what
fair
a
shake
trip
of the
we've had today.
campground. What?
Fair shake of the campground.
Now is he? Who is he now? Is he
Trans Dave.
Is he Kevin Rudd or John
Kevin
Howard?
Rudd? John Howard. That kind of sounded a little bit like Julia Gillard. If you don't know who any of these people are, please look up Australia's last
No, my
Prime
voice,
Ministers.
my voice just naturally sounds like Julia Gillard.
That's good.
That's just the actual
That's
situation.
not a bad voice to have, necessarily.
Perfect.
Wasn't she from Wales or something?
No, I think her parents were from somewhere. She was born here, I think.
Okay. Cool.
She's from Queensland, isn't she?
Oh.
Yeah.
Kevin Rudd's from Queensland. They can't both be from Queensland.
Oh.
You'd be surprised about how many people can be from Queensland.
Oh shit. You cool?
Yeah, I'm good. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm so good now.
Sorry. What a weekend. Coming from the weekend. Went to see some excellent gigs. It was a good time.
I didn't go. I was so tired.
Yeah. But that's good. You rested up.
What did you do? Why were you tired?
I travel to work every day.
Yeah,
I wake up at
working week.
4:40 in the morning.
Because I have had to remove myself from everybody's social scene.
Yeah.
Because I literally have rehearsal every night of the week. And so I just don't see anybody anymore.
Except for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my shows is having a week off.
Oh.
My director's
handy.
actually going on a retreat.
Is
To
your
the Blue
director
Mountains
Trans
alone.
Dave?
I think actually, yes.
We're gonna rescue Trans Dave. He's stuck up a tree. There's all these dingoes by.
Why is Trans Dave so useless?
I don't know. Well, so it's dingoes. They're pretty menacing. Are there even dingoes up there? I imagine there would be.
Probably.
Dingoes live on the flat areas.
Okay, so what, does anything live up there? Do we have like?
Koalas? Drop bears, actually.
Well, yeah. Well, drop bears are everywhere, so that's just, it's good to be prepared.
Do either of you know that song, that fucking song,
Riptide?
Mr. Sister?
No,
No.
I don't want to either.
No, you sure don't. It was a classic case. Classic.
Yeah.
Did I get the New Zealand accent?
No, that's classic.
Classic.
Not classic.
Yeah, that was good. I
Perfect.
think. Yeah.
My mum's from New Zealand. Nobody write in and be angry at me about Italian things or New Zealand things, please.
You own it.
I own it. I walk it. I am it. So it was just classic case of a cis person writing a trans anthem. Trying to write a fucking trans anthem.
Or as we call them, tranthams.
Yeah, that's exactly what we call them.
Because they're really popular and common.
Yeah.
We have heaps of them.
We do, and the good ones are written by trans people.
I don't know of any. Oh, no, I've got a few. Don't worry.
And yeah, it was a really transphobic song.
Who's it by?
It's like the lead singer of the B48s. I don't know.
B-42s?
B42s. maybe?
B-52s?
B52s. I know what bands are.
Oh, that's really disappointing.
Yeah.
There's a coffee shop or something called. It's a place in Newcastle called
Kate Pearson. Kate.
Mr. Sister.
That's the one. Kate Pearson, Mr. Sister, and it has like some comedian I think from Portlandia. And
Oh, for God's sake. Sometimes the people from Portlandia can be so problematic, and I wish they would
know,
stop
right?
because their content is really good, and I wish they would just stop annoying me.
like you know that
For
one
fuck's
episode,
sake.
you know that fucking episode where they get a temp mayor in like season 3.
Oh, jeez. Sorry, I'm just really
so
disappointed with this because I like the B-52s. Now I guess I can't cover any of their songs.
All right. So they get a temp mayor.
one thing I want to say, I just love how like a huge part of being trans is just going through life and wrecking pop culture for yourself.
Yeah.
You're
Just a baseball
I
bat.
love this thing, but oops, nope.
Out you go. To the bin. But it's not just transphobia that I try to do it for. If someone's racist or whatever, so I try and cut them out. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Yeah.
hard to do sometimes, but...
Yeah.
And it's also hard to be aware because, like, especially if you're like you know, like a popular straight white male artist or whatever, people just make apologies or it gets covered up and you don't hear about it till heaps later
Yeah.
as well. Like,
Except if you write a song called Blurred Lines, then everyone is
everyone
screaming
knows
at your face
you're
all
fucked.
the time.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. But oh yeah, so that episode of Portlandia.
Oh yeah, go on.
Yeah. So they get a temp mayor in, and like they're showing her around the town, just being like, "Oh hey, and here's a coffee shop." And like, "Oh, what about that one?" "No, that one's for dogs." And like there's there's a little like, and a dog will like walk in, or like no brownies from the coffee shop. Like, no, those are for dogs. And like a dog's eating a brownie, and like looks at her, and they play like a dog bark theme, like burp 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 burp. And then there's like, oh, a cute glasses store. No, man, those are for dogs. A dog walks out wearing glasses, like play the fucking theme again. Like, and she's like, this place doesn't smell enough like New York. Where I'm from, the city smells like pee. That's what lets you know that it's a bustling urban center. And then and then near the end of the episode, she's got interns out throwing buckets of pee on the sidewalk. It was
Yeah,
a
but I feel like
beautiful
Fred
episode.
Armisen treads a very skinny line sometimes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like in terms of race and gender, he's always doing things that I'm like, should you? have? What do you?
Prob's not. Hey.
Yeah.
Prob's not a mate.
Prob's not. Hey, mate. Is this a wrap? Is this time?
This can be a wrap.
What's
Oh, I found something out.
what's that?
There's some things you can say so fast that people can't sue you. Did you know that?
What the fuck?
We take you down to the weather.
Oh right, that's from Night Vale.
Yeah.
We didn't do any of our. We didn't do any of our social media calls.
No, not at all.
None in the whole podcast. Okay, that's all right. I suppose.
You can find us on Facebook at Transgeneral.
Wait, we're still recording?
Yeah.
Keep your headphones up. I thought that meant we're over.
No.
Let's leave it all in. Let's leave this all in. Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, okay. Where can you find us?
You can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/transgeneral.
Hey, you can tweet us at Transgeneral.
Yeah,
Please
you can do that. Please tweet us. You can go to the Reddit and you can put things on the comments on the episode stuff, which Cyan takes care of. Thanks, Cyan. It's really cool
Cheers.
that you do that. I just want to shout out to Cyan also for being a demigirl.
What else we got? We got Tumbles.
Our actual website,
Yeah,
transgeneral.supplies.
transgeneral.supplies. Go on that one.
Yep.
You can. There's a form to submit the emails, which we read out.
Yep, we read
on
out
this
loud
thing.
to you, the listener.
Yeah, you'll hear your question read by us, which will be quite surreal.
Yeah. Tumblr, tumblr.com.
Yep.
Transgeneral.tumblr.com.
YouTube, just look up Transgeneral because we don't have a cool URL yet.
We're working on it. We've got like 20 subscribers.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's 1/5 of the way.
Yeah, exactly. So if you all tell 4 friends, then
Yeah.
we'll get there.
Yeah.
So that's your assignment, homework assignment for the week. Tell 4 friends to subscribe to Transgeneral on YouTube, and then we'll be able to change our name from a bunch of 6 errors to Transgeneral. Yeah.
What if I play that backwards?
It's
It'll say
backmasking.
transgeneral.
It says "Don't be shit" backwards, actually. Yeah.
28th of September, Jane's Bar, 40 Flinders Street, Wollongong, live show.
Yes, it's happening.
It's happening.
It looks like we'll all be able to be there too. Very exciting.
Yep. Also, previously in September, my show Transients is on from the 13th to the 18th at King's Cross Theatre.
Yay!
Yeah.
It's a part of the Sydney Fringe, and there'll be some cool gender.
Cool gender.
Come access some cool gender.
My gender is cool.
You'll love it.
My band's got some gigs coming up. I'll talk about them some other time.
Whoa.
All right. I don't want to steal the limelight.
No, it's okay. Let's just all talk about all of our other projects.
Yeah, I think we
Plug
should
all our personal
Plug.
lives.
plug it.
You know, there's some things you can say so fast that people can't see you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Welcome to Night Vale. I said it too slow.
It's really slow.
I said it so slow. Fuck.
Can they sue us for that?
Yes.
You can't sue someone just
Just
for
to
saying
say-
the name of your thing.
Wait. Here I have new email submission. DMCA takedown
no.
notice.
No, what are they doing to us? You can't do this to us. You
Can't do this to us. Damn you, Joseph.
Whatever your name is.
Damn it.
Night Vale. Some spooky things are happening now.